welcome to today's video. As you can see, I'm feeling very cozy and festive, and I have my cute little Christmas village in the background. Ooh, let me turn on the lights. Does that make a difference with the coziness? I don't know, but my little gnomes in the background, I have my cute little beanie on, and I have my little Christmas village, and I'm ready to start talking about December's makeup basket. So it is Christmas time, and it is also the end of the year, which I'm excited about because in 2020, I didn't do so well with my shopping habits, especially when it comes to makeup, because of using it as a coping mechanism with all of the crazy stuff that has happened in 2020. However, in 2021, I want it to be a fresh start with my low buy and just getting used to the products that I use. My whole point of my makeup Instagram when I first made it was to get more use out of my products and be held accountable by doing like monthly updates on how I'm doing with my palettes, and I stopped that at around April, and I haven't really been doing any updates since then, and I do want to get back into it. So you'll see a video coming in early 2021 about my new low buy rules for that year and what'll be going on. But basically this year I did a makeup basket each month with, maybe some lip products or highlights or primers, but the main focus was the palettes. So I wanted to keep it to like 1 or 2 palettes every month so I could really focus on that palette. My collection grew over 2021, so the amount of palettes I was using every month started to grow. So this time around I have 3 new palettes I'm using. Well, not brand new, but 3 new palettes for December, plus my staple palette that is staying in my makeup basket indefinitely. I'll show you guys that in a second, but anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. We're gonna jump right into my December makeup basket. So like any mom, I just wanted to get this palette out of the way. I will always be using this Modern Renaissance palette until it is finished. My goal for 2021 is to actually finish this palette, so by the end of 2021 I'm forcing myself to declutter it. So if it's not all used up, I will be disappointed in myself and be forced to declutter it. So that is my motivation for using it. This will stay in my makeup basket regardless of my low buy rules. This will always be a product I am going to force myself to use. So okay, next is a palette I haven't used since the beginning of this year, so almost a full year since I've used it, and it is the Tati Beauty palette. And it's funny because I haven't used this in almost a year, and Tati has kind of gone MIA for almost a year. But look how beautiful this palette is. It is just going to be a staple in my makeup collection forever. I mean, all of these shades are so unique. The concept of this palette is so unique. It's heavy and awesome quality, and I'm excited to get more use out of it. I do know that I'm not in love with the metallic shades in this palette just because they're not as shimmery and metallic as I'd want them to be. They're more just like soft metallic shades, and I know that's how she wanted it, but that's not my taste particularly. But I am excited to get more use out of this palette, and it's just like the best neutral palette. This is the first edition. Okay, so next, this is a palette I was highly considering decluttering, and it is my Storybook Cosmetics Little Briar Rose palette, and these are the shades. I mean, it's a really pretty palette, and the packaging is really cute too, but it's just so bulky and big, and I hadn't used it once. But you guys voted that I keep it and use it a little bit more before I declutter it and make up my mind about it. So I will be using it for this month of December, and I am excited to use it. I actually used it on my eyes today, and you can see how I created this look in my next upcoming video on my December makeup. Get ready with me. That was a tongue twister. But anyway, I am excited about some of these shades, especially Kiss, this one in the your bottom right corner. I am excited about that. This shade is really pretty. This shade is pretty. So I'm excited to get some use out of this and make my final decision on whether this stays in my collection or goes. So next is the last palette in this month and year's makeup basket, and it is the Face Beauty Oceanic palette. It is so beautiful. This is the one palette I have that has greens and blues in it, and it's just, the metallics are amazing. The shades in this are amazing. The mattes are amazing, and I just can't wait to get to using it. It's the perfect like wintry, icy palette at the same time being a very Christmassy palette because of the greens. So I am excited to get some use out of this winter, and this is a palette, another one that I was so excited to buy and I used once, so this definitely needs some more love. So those are the palettes for December, and those are the last palettes that I will be using in 2020. So all of my palettes except for one have been in each makeup basket this year at least once. The only one that hasn't is the Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse palette, and that's just because I just got it, and you know, I still have been getting some use out of it off camera, so that's going to be the only one that I won't be using, but that one's also new, and I don't have any palettes on my wish list for Christmas, so that's going to be my last palette of 2020 unless someone decides to surprise me. I don't know, we'll see. Let's move on to the rest of the products. So we'll go on to the lips. There's only 2 lip products for this makeup basket, and it is the Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Beso. It's just this really pretty red that's like perfect for the holidays. And next is the Huda Beauty liquid matte lipstick in the shade Trophy Wife. It is what I'm wearing on my lips today. And it's just this really pretty dark berry color, and I just feel like dark liquid lipsticks and bright liquid lipsticks are just the best in the winter months because they're just like a nice bold statement. So I'm excited to be using these liquid lipsticks. Next, the highlighter for this month is the Super Shock Cheek Highlighter by ColourPop in the shade Over the Moon, and it has a white base with a purpley reflect, and I am wearing it on my cheeks. I don't know if you can fully tell, but it provides this really pretty, oh, see, look, like, see that purpley? It provides this really pretty iridescent purple shift to it and glitter to it. So it's not super wearable. So not that I'm going to work in person, but it wouldn't be something I would be wearing to work or to sort of event, but more just like for fun and just for like a pop of color. So I'm excited to get to use, ooh. See that purple flash? I'm excited to get to use on this because I haven't given these Super Shock highlighters enough love, and it's time for me to start. And of course, another staple in my makeup basket that won't be going away until it's all gone, my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW25. I have been slowly making progress on it. I use it every time I do my makeup. A little bit of progress has been made, but not a ton. You can start to see another circle developing underneath the product, so that's new. So I am very proud of myself for that. So maybe I'll do a end of the year Instagram post about, you know, the products that I've finished and that have come and gone and show the progress on this, but we'll see. This was my December makeup basket. This video is just super short and sweet just because I wanted to introduce you guys the products I will be using, and I wanted you guys to get a good look of them, so when I use them in my makeup get ready with me, you already know what I'm using. You already know the palettes that I'm using. And if I'm ever using products in a vlog and I'm just speeding through my makeup, you can just assume that it's one of those palettes unless I say otherwise. So, okay, so that was this month's December makeup basket and the last of 2020. I don't know if I'll be getting a new basket, like the actual basket, because this isn't very aesthetically pleasing, but this is the last makeup basket of 2020 and the last one of my low buy rules and project pan rules for this year. So it's the end of an era. It's gonna be a good change. I'm so excited to start using these products, and I will see you guys in my next video, and I will see you guys in my next video where I use these products to make this look. See you guys, bye.